Hey there, Jerry Morant here. And today I wanted you to think about being too ambitious. Now, being too ambitious is one of those things that, depending on what you've heard over the years, you may get a negative connotation when you hear that. When you say that someone's too ambitious, does it bring up negative connotations for you or positive? So the actual being ambitious is just wanting to get something better or do better at something. So it's really not a negative in that sense. But over the years, a lot of times people will say that someone is too ambitious instead of saying that they're greedy. Now, if you're ambitious towards a goal that is negative, then perhaps you can be considered in a negative sense. But it's not necessarily so. You could be ambitious to have a great family life. You could have the ambition to travel around the world and do great things. You could be setting up schools for impoverished people around the world while you're doing it. So, your ambition doesn't necessarily have to be negative, and being too ambitious as well shouldn't be a negative thing. Now, people may tell you to slow down or don't be so ambitious when you're trying to do something. Now, you have to take into account where that information is coming from. If it's someone that you respect and admire and want to emulate, well, then you might want to take that into consideration and say, yeah, maybe he's right. I have to slow down. But a lot of times, the people saying that you have to slow down are just those people who don't want you to get further ahead than them. So they try to cut you back by saying you're being too ambitious and you have to slow down. So always take into account where the information is coming from when you hear those words. And don't necessarily assume that it's negative. It may be something positive. Someone might say, "Oh, you're great. You're being really ambitious." You really can't be too ambitious if your goal is something that's positive and it's going to help others. So let me know what you think about this. If you've had some issues with being considered too ambitious, or maybe you just don't think you're ambitious enough and you have to start pushing more, leave some information in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to get some help from people who are ambitious and are moving their life forward by developing their own online businesses, you can join my team and I can help you to get some ambition going towards something that will help you make a better life for yourself and your family. So, being too ambitious may have a negative connotation for you when you hear it. If it does, change that around and use your ambition towards something that's useful for you and will benefit you, your family, and friends, and anyone else you may know. Thanks for listening. Bye.